On the right, sorry. I was a science teacher, could you tell? Anyway, so please go during the intermission and right after it'll be open till about 9:30 or whenever we're tired and everybody wants to go home. I would like to talk a little bit about Yesenia. She is an almost native. She arrived here when she was 3 years old. She's been performing for over 25 years. And you can catch her band, the Groove Doctors, or you can go to the Braunfels and hear her great tributes to singers like Patsy Cline and Linda Ronstadt. I've heard both of those, and it was wonderful. But we're most proud of her because she is a member of our little UU band of, I call them herding cats. And she is our choir director and music director, and I wish you would welcome her, please.
Well, good evening. Thank you, Susan, for the introduction. I'm so happy to see so many familiar faces, but also some new ones. So thank you for braving this weather and coming out to see me tonight. I was going to duck back and kind of do my own little song meditation to get me ready for it, but I was out here just enjoying chatting with y'all. And I hope you don't mind. I think I'll just include you in my song mantra to get ready, to get focused, because I think everybody might be able to benefit. This is a pretty busy and hectic time of the year, isn't it? And you may not be like me at all. You might have already done your Christmas shopping and you're just ahead of the game. But this is a really busy time for me, and imagine also a complicated time too. Celebrating the holidays without my father and without being able to see a lot of family. So if you relate at all, then I hope you can join me in some way. If you feel inclined to sing along at any point tonight, I am no diva, and I will welcome it. But just be mindful of your neighbors. Don't numb to this, don't numb it out. Let your heart flow in and out. You're strong enough to feel it all. Keep your heart alive. Don't numb to this, don't push it out. Let your heart flow in and out. You're strong enough to feel it all. Keep your heart alive. Don't numb to this, don't push it out. Let your heart flow in and out. You're strong enough to feel it all. Keep your heart alive. Don't numb to this, don't push it out. Let your heart flow in and out. You're strong enough to feel it all. And keep your heart alive. Don't numb to this, don't numb it out. Let your heart go in and out. You're strong enough to feel it all. And keep your heart alive. Don't numb to this, don't push it out. Let your breath flow in and out. You're strong enough to feel it all, and keep your heart alive, and keep your heart alive, and keep your heart alive. I've been asked already what kind of music you're going to hear from me tonight. And though I like the suggestions, I'm wondering if I know the chords to any Megadeth. Thank you. I feel like you're in my living room, and you're just going to be listening to the music that when I sit down and just want to play something or sing something, these are the songs that I enjoy. So I hope you feel like guests and not like captives. But I've got a little bit of everything for you tonight. So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again would only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. If I could only work this life out my way, I'd rather spend it being close to you. But you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. It doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, yeah, you're so far away. Traveling around sure gets me down and lonely. Nothing left to do but close my mind. I sure hope the road don't come to own me. There's so many dreams I've yet to find. But you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. And it doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, yeah, you're so far away. Hey, you're so far away. Thank you so much. How's the microphone sound? I know it's different than the handheld I was holding. You can hear me in the back? I see some thumbs up. Good. All right. I'm so glad you were paying attention. Thank you. Well, of course, that is a Carole King song. I really enjoyed doing a Carole King tribute at the Braunfels a couple of years ago. I know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you're willing to drive up to Georgetown, I'm going to do that in the summer, in June. I'll put that out on Facebook, up at the Palace Theater up in Georgetown, another Carole King tribute. And that's another curly girl piano singer. How are my curly girls doing tonight with 100% humidity? Are we doing okay? We're just hanging in there. It's dangerous when the weather's like this. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. People gonna treat you better. They're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. waiting at the station with the workday wind a-blowing. I've got nothing to do but watch the passers-by. Mirrored in their faces, I see frustration growing, and they don't see it showing. Why do I? You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. People gonna treat you better. They're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. I have often asked myself the reason for the sadness in a world where tears are just a lullaby. If there's any answer, maybe love can end the madness, maybe not. Oh, but we can only try. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. They're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful as you feel.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to dip back in time and bring up a song that I haven't sung or played in a while, but let me start by reminding some of you, I know a lot of you might know, but my start with being on stage was through musical theater. Was being introduced to that through auditioning for and getting a part as one of the orphans in Annie when I was 11 years old. And so up until then, I had done nothing other than singing around at home. Then it was on stage, and everything had been in the context of musical theater, Broadway. And I finally branched out and did this little contest here in New Braunfels called Brauntex Has Talent. Gosh, that was almost 15 years ago, and otherwise, I don't think I had really performed other than at church. On stage in front of anybody at the piano, and I did this Sarah Bareilles song that I haven't done in a while, so give me some grace and be loving. But this was, I thought, a fun night with some fun people to try this one out again.
Head underwater, and they tell me to breathe easy for a while. Breathing gets harder, even I know that. Made room for me, it's too soon to see if I'm happy in your hands. Unusually hard to hold on to. Blank stares at blank pages, no easy way to say this. You mean well, but you make this hard on me. I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to song today. I learned the hard way that they all say pretty things you wanna hear. My heavy heart sinks deep down under you, and your twisted words, your help just hurts. You are not what I thought you were. Hello to high and dry. Convinced me to please you, made me think that I need this too. I'm trying to let you hear me as I am. I'm not gonna write you a love song 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'm in need of better reason to write you a love song today. Promise me you'll leave the light on to help me see when daylight, my guide, gone. 'Cause I believe there's a way you can love me, because I say I won't write you a love song 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. Is that what you wanted, a love song 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one? You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If your heart is nowhere in it, I don't want it for a minute, babe. I'll walk the 7 seas when I believe that there's a reason to write you a love song today.
Thank you. Some of this night is going to be an homage to some of my favorite singers. And this next one, who doesn't love Anne Murray, right? Right? I had to sneak one in here. Let's see if you recognize this one.
Cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me, and held me up, and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there, and I never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold. took me home. You gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me.
Thank you, thank you. Did anybody recognize that one? Okay, good. Excellent. I knew I'm with the right crowd. I have a hunch you're going to recognize most of these songs, but there's a good chance you may not recognize the next one that I want to do for you. This is another beautiful singer with a beautiful alto voice. Her name is Carrie Newcomer, and I have just fallen in love with this beautiful song, Sanctuary. It's in addition to the meditative one at the beginning. This has been another heart song that I keep finding myself going back to when I need to find a little bit of calm. So I hope you enjoy Sanctuary.
Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on. Carry on, carry on. This one knocked me to the ground. This one dropped me to my knees. I should have seen it coming, but it surprised me. Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on. In a state of true believers, on streets called us and them, it's gonna take some time till the world feels safe again. Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on. You can rest here in Brown Chapel or with a circle of friends, a quiet grove of trees or between two bookends. Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on,
Thank you, thank you. My friends who know that I have two pop culture loves. One is Star Wars, and the other one is the Beatles. So, yes, no beautiful alto voices in that group, but this one is my absolute favorite. Please enjoy "In My Life." There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more. Thank you, thank you. So this next couple songs, maybe two or three in a row, are songs that now remind me of somebody every time I sing it, play it, hear it. You'll know this one because this is a Louis Armstrong classic, but it always reminds me of the biggest personality that I ever met in my life at 11 when I was part of that Annie production. This is Elizabeth Elliot, who took the quietest child you would have ever met and kicking and screaming and bleeding made her speak and be loud enough to be heard on stage. And so when I think of this one now, I'm always taken back to Elizabeth's funeral when Margaret and I sang this one as a duet. So please enjoy this version of What a Wonderful World. It's the Ava Cassidy stylized, but if you can, just imagine it as two voices singing. I see trees that are green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. I see trees that are green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. I see trees that are green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. Thank you, thank you. And hand in hand, since I sang a song for Elizabeth, it only makes sense to sing a song for one of our members, Roberta Elliott, who would always tell me this was her favorite one that I would ever sing here at church. So please enjoy The Rainbow Connection. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered, wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers,
this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da da, la da 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 dee da do.
Thank you so much. And this is not tied to the movie because it's not in the movie Wicked. But has anybody seen the movie Wicked? Because my friends and I are talking about it all the time. So this is from the sequel, The Wizard of Oz. So I've got Somewhere Over the Rainbow for you tonight.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Thank you. I have one more before we take a bathroom break and a silent auction break. This is one I found because I love the mezzo-soprano Audra McDonald, which I hope, if you haven't looked into what she's doing, she's currently Mama Rose in Gypsy on Broadway. And this I found on one of her solo CDs. It's from a show called Songs for a New World, which is an art show, which I shouldn't say this every time, but I say that those types of styles are a musical that doesn't have any plot. It's beautiful music all put together, but I'm crazy about this song. So this one is called, from the show Songs for a New World, and it's called Stars and the Moon.
I met a man
without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. And he kissed me right here, and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and a promise I'll never go. I'll give hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that'll help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I would spare a week to ride with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. And I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion, days of adventure, no strings, just one summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then one day he asked if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today and honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw in my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht, and the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon. All right. Enjoy the break, stretch your legs. We'll come back in about 30 minutes.
I did Mountain Valley, then Canyon Middle School, and Canyon High School. Oh my goodness! Yes, well we did theater together. That's how we knew each other. Oh my goodness! But I would have sworn you were the good leader. No, I wasn't. Maybe that's crazy to think that there was another one.
Jan, will you tell everybody? Are we ready for some more? If you think that you're going to be the winning bidder, please feel free to take it home with you tonight so that we don't have to round you up later. But if you get home and you have serious regrets and you say, oh, I wished I would have, we're going to have the items at the back of the gathering room on Sunday. So you can come back, you have a second chance. But take it home with you tonight. If you think you're the winning bid, please stop and take it home with you tonight. And, well, of course, and pay for it.
All right. Thank you, Susan. Thank you all for sticking around for the second half. Weren't there beautiful things out there in the silent auction? I think I'm going to win mine. Thea Chesser would tell me many times, even when I thought I was doing a really good job of singing and playing the piano, she would have me lean over and she would say, I like when you just sing by yourself. So I'm going to do another one a cappella. This one is going to be in Spanish. This is La Llorona, which is, if you grow up with a Mexican mother and you're a child like my brother or I and not behaving, she will tell you to get in line or else La Llorona will come and take you away. But the verses of the song actually are numerous. I'm only going to sing 3 of them for you. But Llorona is a mother who, in some variations, to appease to a romantic interest that she has, who didn't want to be with a woman with children, chose to drown her children in the river to have the relationship last. But it turns out he didn't stay with her anyway, and so the spirit of La Llorona will wander along the banks of a river crying for her children, crying at night. And so they would say that she would come, and if a child was out at night, she would come and take them because she would think it was one of her own. So it is haunting, it is sad, but I think it's one of the most beautiful melodies out there. Salías del templo un día, llorona, cuando al pasar yo te vi. Salías de un templo un día, llorona, cuando al pasar yo te vi. Hermoso huipil llevabas, llorona, que la Virgen te creí. Hermoso huipil llevabas, llorona, que la Virgen te creí. No sé qué tienen las flores, llorona, las flores del Campo Santo. No sé qué tienen las flores, llorona, las flores del Campo Santo, que cuando las mueve el viento, llorona, parece que están llorando. Que cuando las mueve el viento, llorona, parece que están llorando. Ay, de mí, llorona, 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 llévame al río. Ay, de mí, llorona, 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 llévame al río. Ay, 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 ay. We're going to be tweaking the vocals on this microphone a little bit, so bear with us as we try to make it work. But I'm going to take us back to doing another Carole King song. I hope you don't mind. Stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing, or maybe we just stopped trying. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. Oh, no, no, no. Used to be so easy living here with you. You were light and breezy, and I knew just what to do. You look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. Oh, no, 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 no. Do, 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 do. There'll be good times again for me and you, but we just can't stay together, don't you feel it too? Still, I'm glad for what we had and how I once loved you. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. Oh, no, 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 no. Do, 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 do. It's too late, baby. It's too late now, darling. It's too late. Thank you so much. I'm going to change up what I was doing a little bit. I had a special request from a special guy. So Dick Hendricks is in the audience, and he asked for I Will Always Love You. And and you happen to be in luck, I was able to find it. But it's the Whitney Houston version. So you get what you get. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you.
bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I lost my place. Hang on. I hadn't looked at this one in a while. Going back. Oh my gosh. Where's the sign? Right? I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish to you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. You all ready? And I will always love you. 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 You know I love you because I did that without any looking at it in advance, so, because you are special. All right, we're going to do something a little, gosh, it used to be contemporary, but now I'm looking at the date. Came out in 2002. Now it doesn't feel so contemporary anymore, but this is a Christina Aguilera song called Beautiful. Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring me down. Don't you bring me down today. No, no. To all your friends, you're delirious and so consumed in all your gloom, trying hard to fill the emptiness. The piece is gone, let the puzzle undone. That's the way it is. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down, 'cause you are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. Oh no, don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, we're the song inside the tune, full of beautiful mistakes. And everywhere we go, the sun will always shine. And tomorrow we might awake on the other side. 'Cause we are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words can't bring us down. Oh no. Yes, we are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring us down. So don't you bring me down today. No, no. Don't you bring me down today. Oh no. Don't you bring me down today.
Thank you so much. I'm going to sneak in another Beatles song just because you're here in my living room and I'm holding you captive. No, thank you.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living a life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions, wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Stop it. Stop it. I brought another one up from the vault. When I started doing singing contests when I was younger, I picked some odd songs every now and then, but I think what's really endearing is I chose the song "The Way We Were" as a competition piece over and over. So if you can imagine this 13, 14, 15-year-old trying to summon Barbra Streisand on stage. I just wasn't like my peers. But sometimes I did. But please enjoy from "The Way We Were," "The Way We Were."
Memories light the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then, or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember
Thank you. Thank you for being gracious with me. Are you having a fun time tonight so far? Okay, excellent. All right, I'm gonna do a Brandy Carlisle song that I'm really fond of. Again, I keep gravitating towards these singers whose voices I just really admire and sometimes want to imitate. So please enjoy "The Story." All of these lines across my face tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been and how I've got to where I am. But these stories don't mean anything when you've got no one to tell them to. It's true, I was made for you. I climbed across the mountain tops, swam all across the ocean blue, crossed all the lines and I broke all the rules. But baby, I broke them all for you. Oh, 'cause even when I was flat broke, you made me feel like $1,000,000 you do. And I was made for you. You see the smile that's on my mouth, it's hiding the words that don't come out. All of my friends who think I'm blessed, they don't know my head is a mess. No, they don't know who I really am, and they don't know what I've been through like you do. And I was made for you. All of these lines across my face tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been and how I got to where I am. But these stories don't mean anything when you've got no one to tell them true. It's true, and I was made for you. Oh yes, it's true, I was made for you. Thank you. I do credit so many people with giving me the courage or the just poking the ribs or something to get up and do singing. Just being myself in front of you guys actually is really nerve-wracking. It's so much easier to be in character and to act on stage, and I've done a lot of work to get to where it's easier to just do it. So thank you for being such a fabulous audience. I was talking with somebody on the break about Bette Midler, so I've got a Bette Midler song that we're gonna add in here, and hopefully somebody else out here has seen her live. I've only seen her one time, but I flew to New York City to see her on Broadway in Hello Dolly, just because it's her, and just with all that excitement, the moment she was on stage, I started crying, and I couldn't explain it. But she's another fantastic one. So please enjoy "The Wind Beneath My Wings." Oops, let's do that again. Oh,
to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? Oh, and I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. Oh, fly, fly, so high against the sky, so high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
Thank you so much. So I'm getting down to the last two songs. This one is so near and dear to my heart. We're all friends here, so I'll share that. I had a son when I was very young, and it was a very lonely time for me when I was carrying him. There was a Henry Mancini album, though, that I listened to, and it would just sit and it would just be me and him. And so I was absolutely drawn to the song Moon River, which has kind of come back in my world because I have always wanted to have a family and raise a child on my own, and shared with my church family here in April that I was finally at the point where I needed to have a hysterectomy, so I had to work to let that, at least that organic dream go. And so I've brought this song back into my life again for a lot of healing. So please enjoy by Mancini, Moon River.
someday. Ooh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. This has been really a fun night. Thank you for letting me do something a little different and get through all my nerves too. So I'm going to close. Sorry, Chili, I'm going to do one Christmas song. I know you didn't want a night of Christmas music, but I think you can handle just one. But this is my favorite Christmas song because who doesn't love Karen Carpenter? Ooh. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. But I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true, but I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful, there's always something new. But every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. The logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one
to see you